Hello, how are you everyone? I hope you are in a good health. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Adi Kusnaenda. I am a student of State Batam Polytechnic, majoring in informatics engineering. This time, I would like to present my final exam of English 2 by making a YouTube video related to APTIS Speaking Test. Alright, without further ado, let's begin with question number 1. Please tell me about your job. Well, I work at APTIS Electronics Indonesia as a production process staff. My main job is to make the work instruction related to how the operators are working in production line. APTIS Electronics Indonesia is engaged in manufacturing and scanner assembly. Besides making work instruction, I'm also responsible of translating some documents in English into Indonesian language in order to make Indonesian workers can fully understand about the instruction. I think that's it about my job information. Let's continue to question number 2. What is your favorite season? Let's talk about season in Batam. Well, now I'm staying in Batam. Season in Batam is the same as seasons in the entire island of Indonesia. Our country has only 2 seasons. It's dry season and rainy season. Dry season is my favorite one because I can do a lot of things and outdoor activities, including cycling, enjoying a picnic, or traveling to beautiful natural sites. I also like to hang out with my friends at night in order to refresh my mind at the coffee shop or for enjoying some Japanese cuisine in the restaurant. Let's continue to question number 3. What did you do last weekend? Well, I had a great time last weekend. I met up with my school friend who is now become a police officer. He is currently assigned to Batam for a month. And we thought quite a lot about reminiscing our school day, and we talked a lot about our family back home. Continue to question number 4. Please describe the picture. Alright, in the picture, there are 5 young people sitting together. It doesn't seem like dining room because there is a writing board behind them. I believe that they are in the office pantry. They are enjoying healthy food like fruits and vegetables. They seemed to get along well and were very happy. I think they are talking about some good and funny things because I can see the smile on their faces. Continue to question number 5. Do you follow a healthy diet? Yes, of course. I follow a healthy diet. But diet that I do is more about sorting out the food that I consume without limiting the number of calories intake. Of course, it is very important to choose the type of food such as fruit, vegetables, meat, and others that contain good and balanced nutrition. Question number 6. What kind of food is good for healthy diet? The Australian Guide to Healthy Eating groups the food that should make up our daily diet into 5 major food groups. The 5 groups are: number 1, vegetables and beans; number 2, fruit; number 3, lean meat; and poultry, fish, eggs, tofu, nuts, and seeds. Number 4. Grain foods like cereal, mostly whole grain or high cereal fiber varieties. And number 5. Milk, yogurt, cheese, all alternatives, mostly reduced fat. Foods are grouped together because they provide similar amounts of key nutrition. For example, key nutrients of the milk, yogurt, cheese, and alternatives group include calcium and protein, while the fruit group is a good source of vitamin, especially vitamin C. Let's continue to question number 7. Please describe the picture. Alright, I will tell what is in the picture. I see there are 2 pictures show us living places. Picture number 1 is a home in the countryside. Besides picture number 2, I believe it is an apartment. There are green fields, trees, and grass in the picture number 1. However, there is no single one in the picture number 2. But there is a car passing by in the picture number 2. I think living in the picture number 1 is more peaceful than picture number 2, which is polluted by vehicle emission. Let's continue to question number 8. What kind of people live in these 2 places? In my opinion, the person who lives in the place in the picture number 1 is like gardener or farmer. However, the person who lives in the picture number 2 is more like office worker or a company employee. Alright, let's continue to question number 9. So, which of these 2 places is better to live? I think for the comfort of living, the place in the picture number 1 is more comfortable to calm the mind, since the air and view is definitely cool and beautiful. Question number 10. Tell me about your favorite piece of clothing. Well, I would like to tell you about one of hoodie jacket that is my favorite item amongst all the things I have in my wardrobe. I like it because it has different color of each sleeve. The right one is blue, while the left one is red, and I love this combination. I bought it from the online shop, and it doesn't cost more than 200,000 rupiah. This jacket is so comfortable to be worn anytime. Sometimes I even slept in my jacket because they were so soft and warm. Alright, last questions. Why do people dress in different style? The variation is typically because of the weather condition and regional cultures. For instance, a person at a hill station would dress in jeans, sweaters, and thick leather clothing to keep himself warm and resist the cold. However, people living in the tropical and warm places would prefer cotton and other light fabrics. People across collectivist cultures dress themselves based on people around them to stick by the group. Moreover, an acceptable way of clothing is imposed by the society where a person lives. So, the diversity across cultures and regions is more reason why people wear different types of clothes. Alright, that's all my presentation for final exam of English 2 and APTIS Speaking Test. Thank you. Bye.